You got clutch.
What's going on, people? It's your main man, Johnny Clutch Cards, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto, back again with another Helium, well, maybe not so weekly update, right? So I've been gone for a couple weeks, and really just been trying to work on these setups, trying to move stuff around. Not much was going on to update people about, so I was really kind of stepping back. In the meantime, obviously, as we can see here in the numbers, the price of helium has dropped under $20 for the first time in quite a while, right? I think the last time I saw it under $20 was prior to me getting a helium miner, just prior to me getting one, or right when I started helium mining. So it's been quite a run. That being said, there are currently 748,683 hotspots worldwide at this point. And so let's drill down and start taking a look at what we're doing now, right? So when we left off last, we had two hotspots, a Linxdot and a Milesight miner that we were trying to get to work. We were running into issues with both of them. I ended up having to open a ticket with Milesight. I mean, not with Milesight, pardon me, not Milesight, Linxdot. So let's take a look at that, right? So basically back we were getting this error here, right? When we tried to add this hotspot to the blockchain, or actually try to connect to it via Bluetooth, right? So we opened a ticket back on April 2nd, right? And then roughly almost 9 days later, we finally got a response where they asked us to hold the Bluetooth button, as if we wouldn't have tried to hold the big Bluetooth button on the backside of the monitor. I don't know why they asked us to do that, but we did that. And then I responded to him probably about 7 days later when I got back to it and said, I tried that, still nothing. And literally he responded, I want to say maybe the same day, within a day. So it was like a day, right? He responded, thanks for your email. Can you send me an image of the Linxdot? So I sent him an image here. And then I just tried it. I want to say, so this was like 4/19. That was Tuesday night. I just happened to try it Wednesday morning. And what do you know? It let me connect. It let me add the miner to the blockchain. We skipped asserting a location because it's still here at the house. So I'm going to assert it at a different location. Didn't want to, burn that free feed just yet. I'm going to take it over there hopefully this weekend. So we got that one onto the blockchain, which was terrific. And if I remember, maybe we'll check it on here in a second. Let me pull up the information on my app. I just want to give you guys the name of the new unit. It's called Soaring Snowy Parakeet. Soaring Snowy Parakeet. All right. So let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and jump back here. We're going to take a look at start. Let's start at the house here. Is that it? Yes, it is. Look at that. So, let's check. Let's be envious and check on Red Carmine Otter, which is the church. The church's range is bananas. The church is still getting 1.1, even in today's market, it's getting 1.168 HNT per day. So over 7 days, actually it's a little bit under 6.889 HNT for the week. 13 over the last 14 days and 33. So he made it back to one per day, roughly. So even Rare Carmine Otter is starting to suffer or showing some signs of wear and tear as we move into having more and more helium hotspots throughout the world, right? So let's take a look at our guy here at the house. Now, Abel Bronze Tapir, I think I'm going to move to a new location, and I'm going to take my Milesight miner and configure it here at the house. Just so that I think that's the easier way to go. I think I discussed that last video, is how I'm probably going to stage whatever new ones I get, because I've been trying to get a good cross section of miners so that you can learn what some of the nooks and crannies, to be honest, all the miners that we had configured prior to this Milesight and the Linxdot have been pretty much a breeze. Like you click through, you connect to the Bluetooth, you add it to the blockchain, you assert the location, and you're done. And you just wait for it to sync the blockchain and start earning that sweet HNT, right? So these were the first couple units where it's a little bit tricky, it's a little bit different. I think the Linxdot need to be plugged in for like 2 or 3 hours for it to, I guess, sync back to the internet. So we hardwired it for a long period of time. And then, like I said, we did end up having to open a ticket with Linxdot, which was pretty, as you saw, pretty slow. Took about it was April 22nd. So, 20 days roughly, a little less than 20 days for us to get to this point where it's ready to have the location asserted and it's added to the blockchain properly. The Milesight is still a work in progress. I haven't gotten back around to that. I'm hoping to touch that tomorrow. We also have a car show this weekend. We also are going to the Earn Your Leisure seminar at the Hobby Center. So we got some running to do, got some things to do, but I'm trying to get together, good information so I can continue making good content. If there is any questions or concerns that you ever have, feel free to leave a comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before May 17th, which will be our 1-year anniversary of being here on YouTube. So please, if you have a little time, you got a little time right now, go ahead, smash that like button for me, smash that subscribe, and click the bell notification so you can get all of our content, not only our full-fledged videos on crypto, but also our shorts in the crypto space, joke space, card space, collectible space, and every other little space, nook and cranny that we try to cover here, because it's just interesting to us at the end of the day. So April bronze tape here, last 24 hours, 0.12. Man, it's really been kind of up and down. It's still been pretty consistent day in, day out. Keep in mind, this is in my attic. It's on a 5.8 dBi Nebra antenna. And you see for a week, 1.7 HNT. For 14 days, 2.5 HNT. And over the last 30 days, about 5.4 HNT. So roughly $100 at today's prices. Even at that particular rate, that's $1,200 a year at the current price of $18 per HNT. That's still more than what I paid for it. That's still twice what I paid for it. So not bad at all. Even in these down times, these units are still profitable to a certain degree. And they still can be profitable. So they're not, ultra super premium profitable like they had been 2 years ago. But keep in mind that the network is stabilizing, it's expanding, and with that expansion, more opportunity is certainly going to come as we move forward, right, into the next generation of hotspots and all that good stuff. So it looked pretty good here. Let's jump into my wallet so we can jump to another hotspot. So as you can see, soaring snowy parakeet is here on the line. That's our new Linxdot that we got online. Let's jump to wonderful jet black marmot. All right, you can see doing work. You can see him doing work. This transmit scale, I need to try to see if I can improve the transmit scale, because that transmit scale is kind of terrible. I don't know what I can do to fix that, but I definitely need to take a deep dive into that to see what else I can do to fix it. 0.25 over the last 24 hours, over the last 7 days, about 1 HNT. It was down a couple days last week. Had to go reboot it. Last 14 days, 2.73. The last 30 days, 4.8. So $88 a month, right? So transmit scale is really, really low. We really kind of got to figure out what we can do here. Who knows? I might just see if I move some miners around, if it does anything, So I think we will start experimenting in that respect and try to see if we can get this. Let's take a look. Witness hotspots. All right. There's some bad ones in here, but they mostly green, I guess there's some bad ones in there, but they're mostly green from what I can see here. So I don't know why it's so low. Average transmit scale 0.67, but then my transmit scale is 0.51. So not sure why it's so low. We definitely need to fix that. Let's go back to the statistics here. Synced. It doesn't say it's not. Now this was interesting down here. So where you can see where you can where you would recoup your hotspot purchase price here. They just added this. I want to say I just noticed this maybe like a week ago. So they're still working on the Explorer and really trying to keep it fresh. And I think that's pretty cool here. But I mean, as you can see, I think let's see, yeah, that's 8 dBi. I really need this one to perform a lot better than what it has been here recently. So hopefully it will improve. Let's look at Scruffy Aqua Lion, which used to be killing, still killing. Scruffy Aqua Lion right here. Look at this bad boy. 60 meters up, sense cap, 8 dBi, 0.51 transmit scale, 0.57. What does it do for the last 19 over the last 30 days? 19 over the last 30 days, bro. Half in the last 24 hours, 4.8 in the last 7 days. So definitely, this is in a similar situation as Wonderful Jet Black Marmoth. It's in the same location. It has the same sucky transmit scale. So, we really need to figure out what's wrong, because this should definitely be our earner. It's a little lower down, right? This says 45 meters. So maybe we'll adjust the height on it. Maybe we'll adjust the height and see what that does. All right, so we'll take a look at this and we'll start experimenting with this. Matter of fact, let me know what your thoughts are. Have you had any differences, any improvements in changing the height of the miner, taking it, up or down, left, right, swapping out different antennas, changing different units for different locations? These are questions that I really haven't seen asked across YouTube. So if you know anything like that, or you would like me to find out, leave a comment down below and we'll definitely take a look into it and try to see. Let's take a look at Nutty Chiffon Hair, because we haven't gotten that one back from our buddy Nutty Chiffon Hair. I don't think he's put up his minted miner, which he got. All right, cool. I don't think he's put up his minted unit yet, but let's see. Nutty Chiffon Hair. It is online. It has earned very, very little. Very, very little. Only one over the last 30 days. Really terrible. Witness. Look, 4 hotspots, average transmit scale 0.63. But a 0.72 transmit scale on it. So this is a Bobcat that I think something is wrong with. So I definitely want to get this Bobcat back. And if nothing else, take the 5.8 dBi antenna off of it and put it on another unit that's working better. So, and then try to get to the bottom of it. So be on the lookout. There's going to be some additional videos about how I rectify some of these issues with these miners, because, I think I haven't seen a lot of stuff about, rectifying and fixing and tinkering with this stuff. So if you like that type of content, let me know. All right, so we are going to jump back. We're going to jump back and go back to Wonderful Jet Black Marmoth. And actually, let's go ahead and just jump to Helium board here, right? So here on Helium board, we can jump into my hotspots. As we can see, over the last 24 hours, I made 0.396 HNT, which is down 15% day over day, but up 236% over the last 7-day average. So that's cool. I can live with that. Over the last 30 days, we racked up about 13.4 HNT. It's not bad. Last 7 days, we racked up about 2.89 HNT, and we carrying a balance of 144 at this point in time. Our all-time earnings are 177 HNT. So, like I said, we only really cashed out like 2 units, where we returned our initial investment there. So that's what 30, 33, 32 HNT, roughly, and that was at higher prices, obviously. So that definitely helped us out, to cash out those first 3 units. So these next three are going to probably be paid out of this, but we're definitely going to wait for HNT to go back up, before we jump too far down that rabbit hole. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here. That's my dashboard. Let's scroll down here. Last 24 hours. All right, let's take a look at our miners and see where they're actually rated. Wonderful Jet Black Mammoth, Able Bronze Tapir, Dizzy Canvas Dalmatian. Man, I really like this Helium board. It's kind of cool to look at. User tools, groups, hotspot tools, peer pain. All right, cool. I would like to check my individual hotspots. Oh, I guess I can come here. All right, so we're going to open up our hotspots. Right, we're going to open up a couple hotspots here. So this is Able Bronze Tapir. It's currently ranked 34,313 worldwide. So it's in the top 35,000. So what is that? What is that out of 750,000? That might be 70 10 times 10. So that might be like 2 per 10 times 10. So 20. It might be in like the top 5%, top 10%, top 5%. Something like the top 5, something like that. You get what I'm saying. Performance 63.88%. Sent beacon 8 hours ago. All that stuff looks pretty good. Total beacons 5 online. Gives you the hotspot info. Breaks it down. Goodness gracious, this is just really, really good information. I highly recommend this, and like I haven't really even dug into it that much. It's just like the stuff on the surface makes it real easy to kind of see everything that's going on, with the unit in question, and kind of have an understanding on what it's been doing, day over day. All right, we can build that out later. Sent beacon, HNT. All right, cool. So 34,000 there. Wonderful Jet Black Marmoth has fallen off. It's 93,237. So really, I think it was down 3 days last week, and I think that really hurt it, right? So hopefully we'll get this one back up and running, because this one is definitely very important to our overall success. In the HNT mining. I was wondering why that thing dinged. All right, so I think that covers those. I think another question that's really come up from the community is, should I get into helium mining? Is it too late to get into helium mining? Things of that nature. And my short answer to that would be no, it's not too late. Actually, this might actually be a very opportune time, because basically we're in a lull, right? The network is expanding a lot. Not much has changed as far as data transfer or additional clients being brought on to Helium, and so really the network as a whole has simply just grown with the same kind of prize pool. Think of it like that, like a prize pool. So basically, it's like you bought 2 pizzas, because for your family, and there's 4 people in the house, and it's 2 pizzas, which is more than enough pizza to go around for everybody, until the block party outside comes into the house, and now those two pieces seem like not enough to go around, right? So I would say this: one, you can see that the price of HNT has come down, the amount of HNT that you can earn has come down, but even at the current levels, right? One of the other things that you can think about is the price of helium miners has come down. So this is fast miners. There's tons of sites out there to buy miners. Be very careful when purchasing a miner online. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just me telling you to be safe, be very careful, make sure you're using an authorized website, a correct website, should tie back to their social media accounts properly, should tie back to, all the stuff that makes stuff reputable. But even if we go here to eBay, right? If we scroll here through eBay, like these prices are way down from where they were. People were charging $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 for these same Bobcats that that people like myself waited months and months and months to get the ones that we ordered, that we paid like 600, 700 bucks for, right? So now you can get the same Bobcat instantly for 400 bucks, like right there. That's 400 bucks. That's 390, 560, 570, 275, 515, 600. None of these prices have been more than 1,000. Look, that's a minute miner, and this miner was cheaper, so they still upsold this. And actually, this is the best offer, so he didn't even get this $599. He took an offer on it, so it might have been like 400. Between 6 and 4. Well, the miner itself costs. If that's just the black one, what the black one is like, what, $399, right? And then so it's not like they're making that high of a margin on it. So that's what I'm saying, is that the opportunity cost to get in has dropped also. But if you've done your research and you read up on helium and you know what it's about, there is more to come, right? Once the network is completely built out, there is so much more to come. So I would say this is one of those points, like, people who invest in the market, they always say a down market is like the best time to buy. Like, when everybody else is panicking and selling and the prices are dropping, that's when you're supposed to buy stuff up. This is that opportunity in helium, in my personal opinion, right? Obviously, once again, not financial advice, just the advice of a guy who's doing some helium mining himself. So this is an opportunity. So I think to kind of get in, figure everything out, optimize your setup, and then possibly prepare for 5G. Or light hotspots and all this other stuff, the data only transfer hotspots and all this other stuff. So I think there's a lot more opportunity to come in this project. The project's not going away, doesn't appear to be. So I would say this is a good opportunity. And fast miners, if you remember right, fast miners, like I said, I think their prices have come down too. Like they're charging less for helium miners, and I believe these they actually have in stock. So you can click this one and get you a Milesight miner that used to be $679 for 500 bucks, right? And that's that. And I don't think mine was that cheap. I think mine was closer to that $679 when I bought it. So, I don't think they have any sense caps in, but they have, like I said, the miners are more available now. So I think it's one of those. This is one of those lulls in the market. Lulls, everybody's panicking over everything. They're talking about inflation and things of that nature, stock market, things of that nature. Now is the time to buy. So if you've been biding your time, you've been saving your money, it was, I couldn't get in, I can't get in, it's too expensive to get in. Now's the time to get in. Get in, figure it out, and let's go for the ride. Anyway, I think that's enough of me wandering around the video. I thank you guys for all the support. This is definitely one of the bright spots of my week. Getting to talk to you guys, getting to read your comments, getting to help some people either on the Instagram or in the comment section or on Twitter. Or getting in on Twitter Spaces. Like, shout out to Twitter Spaces and the whole NFT space. lot more NFT projects to come, a lot more DeFi projects to come. This whole crypto, DeFi, collectibles, all this stuff is just really awesome stuff to be working in, working with. And, you know, it's super exciting because everything is being created right here in the here and now. So it's being manifested right in our faces. So with all that being said and all that mumbo jumbo that I had to say, I appreciate you guys. If you hung out this long, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are real ones out there. As always, I'm your main man, Johnny Clutch Cards, aka Johnny Clutch Crypto. I'm always for the people, by the people. You only got me and the Constitution. Peace.